So, Jeff, what's worse? Sitting on your front steps, watching all your friends get rich, or waking up with an emptiness in your chest, knowing that you don't mean anything?
The second one, because I don't hate my friends. I have no problem if they're rich. It's a really bad question.
That's it's the opening lyrics to one of my new favorite songs.
Well, it just doesn't
Stop
work.
it for a bit. Take a seat, have a drink, get comfortable. Anyways, hi guys.
Hey, welcome
back. So I guess to reiterate, we made the other two Ratchet and Clank videos. Apparently, there was a little bit of an issue with OBS captured the gameplay video and the audio, and it also somehow captured Jeff's audio. So hopefully I think we got that worked out in this one.
Hopefully there might more
still pretty. Yeah, these are beautiful. Hopefully there won't be as much of a stutter in the video. It's coming through pretty fine on like the OBS application and also on the Elgato application.
Yeah.
But apparently when it compiles, it stutters. So
it didn't seem too bad. We'll just have to improve.
Yeah.
That's all.
True. Okay, so this is Final Fantasy VII Remake. There are some slight differences. Actually, there's actually kind of a lot of differences between this game and the original Final Fantasy VII. But that won't matter because you've never played Final Fantasy VII.
No, because the main thing that everyone can probably notice by now is I'm not a gamer.
I mean,
I'm really not.
I mean,
they're fun.
I mean, I'm a gamer. I'm not a good gamer. Which is why I might actually set this to easy difficulty if we can. Ooh, what? There's a normal class. Where you control attack and defend automatically. Focus on executing commands.
So I guess that's the more like classic JRPG style.
Well, I guess maybe
Which
a little
is why
bit.
It's classic. Sorry,
I'm gonna try that actually.
Yeah, go for it.
Just so I can focus on. Oh my gosh! Listen, I'm sure you've heard this before, but the bomb mission music is so good.
Okay, I'll have to turn you down though, so I can actually hear it.
It's so good. I love and especially like piano renditions of it are just out of this world.
Well, scores are just beautiful. If it's a score that's worth your time, it's usually incredibly beautiful.
Mm-hmm. So fun fact about this game. So this is, the Final Fantasy VII Remake. This is one game of two, possibly three, maybe even more. The entirety of this game, from what I've been told, takes place in Midgard, which is the city that we're seeing now. Some people, if they're really good at playing the original Final Fantasy VII, they can usually skip all the dialogue and whatnot and get out of Midgard within the first couple of hours.
Couple hours?
Yeah.
So this is a long game then.
This is, they really stretched this out. They've added a lot of character. I mean, the game is beautiful.
Yeah.
I hope. I think it might still be stuttering a little bit, so it might not capture as well. But this game in 4K 60 frames a second is just gorgeous. Sure, I'm going to date myself when, 20 years from now, when everything is basically photos and real live videos at 16K, eyes bleeding, 3,000 frames a second.
I think you'll be dated by the bottom bar that says the date on it, Aaron.
Yeah. Truth. Oh, here we go.
Yeah, because...
She my waifu. Yeah. We dated for a sec.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. She's a real person. IRL.
And then she bailed on you.
Did she bounced? She's like, listen, you're fat and your beard's too long. I'm out.
Okay. You brought this on yourself. I'm still laughing about that stupid picture you just sent me. It's so bad.
I guess you could like throw it up right here.
Yeah, I'm going to. It's right there. So why'd you do that again? I know this is probably supposed to be such an
embarrass my
emotional.
wife.
This is probably supposed to be such an emotional moment, but oh my goodness, I can't stop looking at this picture. It's so bad.
Yeah, it was explicitly just to embarrass my wife.
Oh jeez. And you said you went to a restaurant like that, right?
Yeah, like a fancy. We went to Umami. Went to this fancy Japanese like cook your own food restaurant with all of my friends and a bunch of strangers.
The music is beautiful, by the way.
Oh yeah. Oh, the actual. It's coming up. The best part. The ah.
Is that an original for the remake, or is that from the game?
Oh, that's a remake.
Okay, I was about to say, because I could see that being extremely nostalgic, like something that really sticks with you.
Oh, dude, I get cold chills listening to this song. It's so good. And then this is now gameplay rendering.
Jeez, that's still crazy, though.
It is so good. Hit me with it.
I don't know how that knocks him out, but I'll take it.
The brain's located in the sternum.
Get down here, Merc.
Aren't they all mercs?
Nope, he is the merc.
Okay, I guess I'll learn.
Yep, he is the hired mercenary.
Okay.
Hey, boy. Na 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 na.
You're up.
Zoom. Okay, so this says use that to attack, but I wonder if we set to classic, the player will engage automatically. Okay.
You're coming with us. Nice and easy.
Don't think so.
No, he doesn't engage automatically.
Just got
I still have to like. Oh, there we go. I guess it kind of does.
Give him a kiss.
I'm gonna give him a kiss. Slap his face with my blade.
Who in the hell?
See, I always thought this was. I thought this was turn-based.
The original Final Fantasy VII is. This one is not.
So this is more 14? Is it 14 or 15?
The 15. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Well, it's like Final Fantasy VII Crisis Core.
Sure.
Enough of this.
So Crisis Core came out on the PSP, and actually you turn this down a little bit. It's loud in my ears. But Final Fantasy Crisis Core came out on the PSP. Yep, I get it. And that game was like this. Like, it was a lot more live action.
Yeah.
And it's the story of before Cloud became like this renowned soldier.
Gotcha.
Soldier boy.
Soldier boy.
Oh, dude, have you Oh, okay.
You're coming with us.
Can't get surrounded. Try.
Oh, I still take damage? Forget that.
Nope.
Speaking of Soldier Boy, have you seen The Boys?
No,
on
I
Amazon.
I still have yet to see it.
Oh, dude, it's so good.
Nah, I'm trying to think of what we've really been watching lately, because we've gone through all of Stranger Things. I do know that.
Oh my gosh,
And
Stranger Things is so
that's
good.
that's Hannah's really big thing right now, is Stranger Things.
Yeah.
But no, like I just haven't really gotten around to it. I kind of want to give. No, I don't at all. The new Lord of the Rings stuff that's coming out. Like, I haven't read the books, but I'm still kind of protective of the storyline, if that makes any sense. Like, I'm not gonna pretend to be a huge uber Tolkien guy, but I have great respect for the films and what I do know of his work. And just from what I've seen, it's embarrassing.
So what's Soldier Boy's deal? Is he one of us now? He's Cap Balls.
But
this, what was his
honestly, I
name
don't even
again?
know when that comes out. Now that I think about it,
Cloud Strife.
Right.
I just know
He isn't a soldier.
it's
Yeah.
it-
Comes out soon.
Still, he's
it's
a
one of the
professional,
only
unlike
trailers
the
that's
rest
gotten
of us.
crazy ratioed.
I'm glad to have him.
Like, people are not happy about
This
it.
is a one-time gig.
Yeah.
When it's done, we're done. Really enjoy the work with.
So I guess they'll probably explain this more.
To look at, too.
Cloud is an ex-member of the military known as Soldier.
On the same page as people.
They basically
okay.
pump this like ether energy into their veins and make them like super soldiers.
Gotcha. Oh, to answer your question, no, I have not seen The Boys.
Yeah,
I don't know
it's
if I
really
actually,
good.
I don't know if I actually answered your question.
Hanging with the boys.
I think my other issue is
Come
that
on.
I watch a lot of behind-the-scenes stuff.
For money.
So I've seen a lot of the show without watching the show.
And that's, I mean, yeah, that's okay. There's a lot of things that led up to those points, so
Yeah.
it kind of makes those moments like that much better.
Yeah, because I've watched Corridor Digital. They have a lot of VFX breakdowns of the show, and that's been fascinating. So I've seen a lot of the really gross scenes,
Yeah.
but I don't really know the storyline at all. All I know is the guy that you'd expect to be the main hero is the villain, I think.
Yeah,
That's about-
Homelander,
yeah,
the
that's about all I
Superman-like
know.
dude. Yeah, the team of superheroes are not the boys.
Yes.
The boys are the name of like the people that are trying to take down the superheroes.
Yeah. Okay, gotcha. Because and if I'm incredibly wrong on this, someone please correct me. But that's kind of what Invincible is, isn't it?
Yeah, they're very
It's
very.
similar?
Yeah, I haven't seen. That's the other one I have wanted to see.
I think that one's more so. It would be if Homelander was completely alone, though. I think. I could be wrong.
Yeah. Forget you, man. I don't follow no yellow and black tape.
Good comeback.
I want this box. Can I? Yeah, look at that. Pressured. Pressure. Pushing down on you. It's
Oh.
mainly my sword. I'm gonna kill you. Oh, but it does slow down. Guard dog. What's this, boy? Boy, you got cut. You got cleft in twain.
Just not even paying attention.
Not really. Not really, though. He kind of survived it. Did take down half his health, though.
So this leads to a question I got for you.
Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
Do you prefer the slasher or do you prefer the RPG? The turn-based, I mean.
They're both really good. I think I do like this. I kind of do like live action a bit better.
Yeah.
I like hack and
Really?
slash. One of the
Okay.
other, yeah. One of the games I'm thinking about us playing is Devil May Cry 5.
Yes, I know that's been one of your favorites for a long time.
Yes. I have very much a love-hate relationship with Capcom.
Love their
'Cause they have
IPs, hate their interaction with the IPs.
Absolutely. Oh, well, we talked extensively on this. You know
Mega Man, perfect example.
Freaking-
Mega Man is the number one
the
example.
prime example.
Yeah, because I'm really looking forward to the release of the network games. that you
Yeah,
sent
Mega
me.
Man Battle Network series.
Yeah. I think that'd be an absolute blast. Those were the prime games I played growing up.
Yeah. And I hope they have a lot of the features.
Should be easy.
For example, come on, Otto. This is nice. I can talk for once. Well, fight him, dude. What are you doing? Fight him. Fight the dog. Hit it.
You just got to play the game.
I have to. Yeah, because now I lost my train of thought. Thanks, dog. I know in yeah, in the I think it was Mega Man Battle Network 5, which is I believe Proto Man.
I think
it's a
so.
Proto Man game.
Never in doubt.
If you
he's
went
in a lot
to
of them.
oh yeah, oh not I mean yeah, Proto Man's in all of them, but it's the Team Proto Man. There's like Team Proto Man and Team Colonel.
Yes.
But apparently there was a thing to where like if you could get like a day one cartridge that lets you play as Bass.exe. Which I'm not sure if you played the games that extensively.
No.
Um,
I was
very
actually just sitting here thinking, I feel so confident. I'm so happy this is actually a franchise I know about, so I can actually talk about it. And now I feel like an idiot that knows nothing about it.
No, the Bass.exe. So Bass, he's kind of like the black Reploid in the original Mega Man series. I'm sure if you did see some pictures of him, you'd
Are you
be
talking
like,
about the side scroller or the network?
both. Bass.exe is like it's like a virus that has like the Bass program. He was like a prototype of
I think I might know what you're talking about now.
Mega Man.
It's been a long time since I played those games, but I loved them.
Yeah.
We had the I don't remember if you ever saw these toys. I'll probably put a picture of one of them up right here. But it was the actual
but I hear they make
device.
good guard dogs too.
Mm-hmm.
Bet you've seen a
And
few
you
react.
had the battle chips.
So how do we
And what
get
you
to
do
the
is you'd
green
walk
dot?
around and it would
yeah.
vibrate and you'd feel like it would tell you that you had a battle. So you'd have to put the chips
Yeah,
in
there's
and
a
like actually
virus.
fight.
Scared
Yeah.
to bite the hand that
Oh, I
fed
love
you.
those.
man.
I think I
Or
still
is
have
he a
one
loyal little doggy?
at my parents'
the-
house, I think.
Have it your
Yeah,
way,
the
Mud.
pet.
We can do this with you,
The
or we can do this
PET.
without you.
Different reactor, different layout. Depends when it was built. Never seen one like this, but I'll manage.
Yeah, I'll manage. I'm a cool cat.
Don't you
Hey,
worry.
babe.
Biggs will have the door open soon.
Biggs? Why they call you Biggs? Because your tiny ears. Anyways.
Who's there?
I just let you go.
But
on that
yeah,
one.
no, we like love Mega Man Battle Network. Absolutely, I'm so glad it's finally getting into light. Even though the games are already there, so many people already have them, so it's so easy to emulate them. Like, just make it. I don't understand why they have to wait so long to make this compilation. You know it's going to be less than 100 megabytes.
Oh, probably.
And it's like, I don't know, man. I
Well,
I
always
get
been
it.
that's always been your issue with them is the fact that they just won't do it.
They don't care. They don't care. Mega Man Legends 3. Just give me Mega Man. I had a dream of that. I'm still so pissed about it, dude. Oh, sweet, it does have a save. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and save.
Yeah.
I was wondering, like, oh, am I have to find a save spot to save? Okay, that works though. Nah, dude, like, I can't. The audacity that company has to be like, well, we'll continue making this game. We'll release this game. We know we've already put out a demo for it
It's a good thing I
to let you know
someone
how
who can
far
give us the
along we
passcodes.
are, but we just don't
Did he
think
know
people
what else
want
the
it.
command will talk to
And
us
then
with?
like
What can you
over
do?
100,000 names and one petition said, yes, we want the game. And they're like, no, we're not going to stop it. Not enough people want it. Like, what you could get? Mega Man Legends was a fan service to begin with. I was like,
But
I was just,
I don't get executives. I just don't get them. They will completely fire someone over 10,000 tweets, but they will not release a game with, like you're saying, over 100,000 petitions where that is potentially units sold.
It's not really my business.
Yeah,
but
and like those are people who guaranteed want to buy the game, not just people who walk in and go, "Oh, this is cool. What's this like?"
Because I'm a person that didn't sign the petition, but might be entirely willing to buy the game.
Exactly. So I mean, if you sell the game for what at the time they could have done $60, but odds are, I mean, what, like $30?
Yeah.
Like $30 times 100,000. That's a big number.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, especially when
And the game,
you already
game's
have all
already
the.
done.
I was about to say you already have all the information.
to tell you even more so, the developer for the game had fans do the voice acting because they just wanted to be a part of it.
Yeah.
They wanted to do a good job, and they did it for free.
Yeah. There's a lot of that in the gaming community, and that's why I myself am not a gamer, but I do have a lot of respect for the gaming community because it's people who
These
just
sewer
want
rats
to
appear
enjoy
call
something.
themselves Avalanche, sir.
And that's the reason why whenever they get
We are
cheap,
currently investigating
half-baked
whether they
stuff, they get
belong
upset
to
because
the
they're
same
like,
group
no,
that
we're
made the
happy to give
attempt
you
on
money.
your
We're happy to
life.
support you. We love these characters.
Rest
We
assured,
just want to be
our
respected
inquiries will not
as
take much
customers.
longer.
Yeah,
That's all it is.
yeah.
This pump's sole
And it kind of
purpose
goes
is
back to
drain
what
the
we talked
planet
about
dry.
earlier. Like,
While you
everyone
sleep,
just wants to be
while you
respected.
eat, while you
Everyone wants
sit,
to be cared
it's
about.
sucking up Mako. It doesn't
And then
grasp,
they
it
just
doesn't
slap
care.
us in the face with, no, fans don't care. And I'm like, ooh, Capcom. Ooh, Capcom.
The planet bleeds
I'm about to tear all upside the side of your face with my foot. I'm feeling Barrett's energy right
I
now.
was about to say I have not been watching, but he's losing it.
I know you can.
I know you can hear your fans.
That's such a weird angle too.
Get help.
You gonna keep talking like that, I'ma eat your a-hole.
Get here.
Expect to patronum.
I'd worry less about
But,
the planet and more about the next 5 seconds. Save the screaming for later.
I like the way you growl, boy.
You got some pretty lips, boy.
But yeah. So pretty much, I think the weirdest part is this misunderstanding of really how the community works.
Listening, Merc. One
Because
false
funnily
move,
enough, I was
and that happens.
Well, so much for having Cloud do all the fighting. There are some places a sword just can't reach.
That got dramatic quick.
Just bear with
It did, but at the same time, he didn't react. So it's kind of one of those moments where you're trying to get in someone's head, but you know that they just don't care. It's
Should've
like,
asked
how do
for
I make
more
them
money.
care? How do I make you care?
It's like so many veterans. It's just like, really? You're gonna do this right now? Like, you're not tough.
Yeah. Oh, there you go.
Barrett Wallace. Yeah, so now you can like
You can switch
switch
between them.
characters.
Throw your sword
Yeah.
out. Let the man
But,
with the gun go to work.
Yeah, because I guess what I was going to kind of refer to is
Now for the real show.
I was listening to a book. It's about 8 years old, I think, now, and it's called The Thank You Economy by. I actually have it on my phone, so let me check real quick. I just don't want to get the name wrong. But it's called The Thank You Economy by Gary Vaynerchuk, and it was 2012, I think, is when it came out. So I guess it'd be 10 years old now. And him kind of talking about the early adoption of using social media to actually interact with your customers and whatnot. And what's funny is he predicted that in 5 years his book would become obsolete because every company would do it. so it wouldn't be this new
Oh,
thing,
yeah.
and people get tired of it the same way we got tired of email. And what's so funny is I don't think he realized, first off, how accurate he was in that statement, because it's all about interacting on social media, saying thank you to your customers, listening, and things like that. And there's nothing wrong
Yeah,
with
things
there's
that. Yeah.
yeah, there's nothing wrong with listening.
That sounds like common
obviously.
sense to me.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with listening, obviously, but it's the issue of sending stuff to customers and like the corporate interactions on social media. Because people can tell. People can tell whenever you're just being fake. So whenever you have that going, it doesn't do anything. But then you have a company like Chewy, where, like, for the last 2 years, we've received birthday cards for our cats and whatnot. And every time that we talk to them, over what's the right word? I guess customer service. They're incredibly helpful, incredibly nice people, and it's been wonderful interactions to where I now have no problem promoting them to other people because it's earned attention that they've received.
Right.
But on the flip side, going back to my point, is that you have these. We'll just use gaming companies.
Sure.
You're just knocking
Boxes.
everything over.
I'm like, well, I'm looking for items. Where are the items? Knocking stuff items. But yeah.
But you have these companies that they'll interact with people on Twitter, and for some weird reason they focus more on Twitter than they do on these petitions, where the petitions will actually be paying customers because they're the fans, while Twitter can just simply be people who want to put their nose in something that they don't actually care about.
Yup.
Because that's a really good example of that recently was Warhammer. Like, Warhammer had people telling them kind of how to run their business, and it's just like, why don't you ask them if they've ever bought a single product from your company before you listen to them?
True. Yeah.
Because Warhammer's not cheap. You and I both know that. It's
No. Oh yeah. No.
it's a very expensive.
It's an
hobby.
expensive hobby. Yeah.
So why not just make sure that the people you're listening to are verified customers first? I just don't get it.
Mm-hmm.
Because your customers need to be your basis. They need to be the people that
Or
you care
like,
about.
I think there might be a thing to where it's like you can only comment on their page if you're following them.
Yeah.
But then again, you can still follow someone and not purchase their products. It's free to follow someone.
Yeah. Or you could even just follow, put your comment, unfollow.
Yeah, exactly.
Again, unless I'm misunderstanding that, because I don't use Twitter. But I don't know what your sword would actually do to this thing, but I'll take it.
Hopefully I can chop it up.
I'll
Use some
just give
spells.
suspension of disbelief.
Yeah.
Hey, it's not moving.
Put it down. Give it all you got.
I'm gonna cut you, boy.
Had to get back up.
But yeah, I guess going back,
No time to complain.
it would help if Capcom allowed for you to like them.
Now's our chance.
Yeah. And granted, like, I love Monster Hunter. I love Devil May Cry. I love so many of their other franchises. But it's just Mega Man is just always had, like, I grew up with Mega Man.
It's always been disrespected.
And just, yeah, for it to be, it's like for them to disrespect this thing that's been so much of my childhood, like it feels like they're disrespecting you.
Yeah. Well, and with you saying the stuff about loving Monster Hunter and loving all their different IPs, that's the thing. That's the thing that they're good at. They're good at IP development.
Yeah.
They're not good at management.
No.
Which is the worst combination possible. Because then you want to love their stuff, but you just can't.
You just can't. Yeah. Yeah.
But at the same time, that's the reason why I don't understand why people crap on Nintendo so much. Because you can complain about their servers and stuff like that. I've heard people talk about that, but at the same time, for the most part, and I've obviously a lot of people disagree with this, but for the most part, they respect their IPs.
That's our target, the reactor core.
Like they
Gotta set
they
the bomb
try
at
to
the
give the
bomb.
fans what they want.
I think with the one thing that would be the exception to that would be their latest Pokemon games.
Really? Why do you say that?
Like they made it look like it was going to be like this open world that you can explore and visit any gym at any point in time, and it was still just super
Yeah.
linear,
yeah.
which is fine. It's like they'll have super linear. It's a super linear story with areas that you can openly explore.
Yeah, because I guess that also becomes a question of what's the right course of action. Because say you had the number one top franchise that has ever existed, because that is Pokemon. Pokemon beats out everything.
Oh, everything.
Whenever
Wait.
you include merchandising and stuff like that. But like at this point, it kind of makes you wonder why on earth you would even try anything new, because people still love the old format. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So I don't know. I don't know what I would do personally, because I can see why they'd be very slow to change the formula when it's been working for 20 years, 25 years. I think.
Yeah.
1996? Is that when it came out? Something like that.
Something like that. Yeah.
But-
The game or the yeah. I think it came out in '96.
So, I don't know. It would be hard for me to be able to convince myself to change it much when people still
Yeah.
love it. Because at the end of the day, mostly what people want is just new characters. They don't really want a different
Yeah.
game. And there are people that they genuinely really are interested in the gameplay changing.
All done.
And that I think that is the Ubisoft analogy. That
Which
you
is
can
that?
you can make a an argument that every Ubisoft game is the same game, just skinned differently.
Yeah. With like a couple
But I mean,
add-ons.
yeah. I mean, if it isn't broke, don't fix it. I mean, like that's like game 1 and then game 2.
Yeah.
Like it's the same thing. Usually, it's the same thing as game 1, but with added improvements. It's basically game 1 2.0 version
Yeah.
2.0.
And then you end up with the French Assassin's Creed, where you can't run without the game bugging.
All right.
Oh, gosh.
Let's see if little Stamp really
True.
can bite
I
the
loved
hand
it though.
that feeds.
I really liked it. I
Do
loved
you mean-
being able to use rifles and whatnot. I thought it was fun.
Prove to
Oh,
me you're the
yeah.
man Tifa says you are. That you're one of us.
Valhalla
Never
is
said I
really
was.
good.
I'm just here for the paycheck.
The French one was the last one I played. I haven't
Get you
tried
the
it.
damn job.
The French one.
Come on, man.
That's not 3, is it?
No, 3 is
French one?
3 is
Do you mean
the
Unity?
Native American Unity. Yes.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Unity had so many glitches.
Yeah. I remember falling out of a building one time and it just went through the map.
Did you ever get the glitch of just everyone not having faces?
What's wrong?
No, I never got that one. And
Oh, have you seen it though?
sorry to all the people that
I'm
are
fine.
annoyed if we're not
What about the timer?
paying attention to the story here. I have no clue what's going on, which I know paying attention would help with that, but
Where are we right now with the video?
we're at about 33. So that is your
33.
call. So maybe next time we can decide whether
Mm-hmm.
20 minutes or 30 minutes.
Yeah,
I don't know what difference it makes.
I'm doing
but-
20.
Cocky, ain't you?
Okay, well, let's remove suspension then. Thank you, Aaron.
Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. Don't need to join us. You know we're gonna do this quick. I don't think Am I gonna be able to save?
You double crossing.
I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to save. Daggum it.
Heads up.
What?
Well, we could
Let's say
also
this is the
we could have also edited it,
edited it.
where we just paused and did a second recording, Aaron.
But Jeff.
Because now you have this
I don't
cool
know.
cool moment where you have a cliffhanger of a giant monster facing you, and for some weird reason you're fighting as to whether or not we'll stop the video.
Yeah, we'll stop it from here. I was hoping I could save it because yeah. We'll just leave it right here for now. Okay, guys. Thank you so much for joining us, Jeff. Thank you so much for being here. It's been a real pleasure. Our guest,
Why are you being so formal?
Jeffrey.
Oh yeah, co-host guest.
Okay. All right. We're gonna have to figure out a better way to close these out.